let's talk about your day-to-day job. I know a few other team presidents in the NBA, and they have one job: run their team, mostly the arena, the business operations of their team. It seems like you have like 10 jobs. There's 4 sports teams, there's an arena, there's venture capital investments, there's a casino empire that all kind of funnel up to you.
Well, I'll say this. So first of all, in the world of Dan, Dan has what he calls his family of companies. So we talked about those 120 plus companies, and he actually has a gathering of them. We have another one coming up here later this year, where all get together and as Dan likes to say, pull threads amongst the different groups and entities. So in Northeast Ohio, Dan has 12 companies. We have over 5,000 team members. So when you look at the Cavs and the Q, right? You think about the Cavs and the Q. We operate the Q, over 200 events, over 2 million people visiting the Q. We have the Cavaliers. We own the Lake Erie Monsters, the Calder Cup champion, 2016 Calder Cup champion, Lake Erie Monsters. So that was the first time in 52 years as well. So they clinched the week before the Cavs won, which was another amazing run. The Cleveland Gladiators are in the conference finals this week, coming up here for the Arena Football League, and then the Canton Charge, which is our AAA team for the Cavs, as you look at it there. But also, we have our casino, we have Quicken Loans, second largest presence in Quicken Loans is here in Cleveland. With our Veritix Access ticketing company, we have a major presence here as well, Title Source. So a number of companies that are based here. So in a lot of respects, I work, we have some terrific people with these different companies, and Mark Tricano runs Jack Entertainment, our casino here, in terms of the casino, as well as Thistledown, Jack Entertainment, Jack Thistledown, and Jack Cleveland. And so, but I'll work really on behalf of Dan or ownership as a senior leader as far as our enterprise and activities here in Northeast Ohio, and then another thread being whatever we're doing within sports and entertainment. So, on a day-to-day basis, it can be virtually about anything, and we'll have different priorities based on different times. And that's where we're really fortunate to have just an incredible senior team at the Q with what we have going on. But I think that's the great part of it. Our group is, we are, and James, you hit the nail on the head, because we have teams in our league where they are a tenant in a building. And all they do is focus on the basketball team. And absolutely, the Cavs are the core of everything that we do, and it's led to so many other great things. But in our case, it's not only about all the different, our different properties, but we'll be doing activities or cross-promotional activities or even partnership activities with the casino in the marketplace. Or maybe doing a community initiative, which we have coming up with Quicken Loans, coming up here in September, which is substantial as far as that goes. Or be working on a major civic project like here in Public Square. We ended up playing a major role in that, and that was, so something I had the privilege of being part of. But we redirected part of a tax increment financing that had already been applied to the Higbee building, which we now own, towards helping make that happen. So it was about $8 million of funding to help be a catalyst there, in addition to additional contributions that brought that commitment to over $10 million. But that was, amounted to be about 20% of the $50 million needed to take Public Square from where it was. So there is no point in time where you can just say, hey, here's exactly what's going to happen today. But I think that's the fun part of it too for our team members, our organization, because I will say the overriding aspect of this, an expectation, and that's the expectation here, or if you're in Detroit, is doing, and what Dan likes to say, doing well by doing good. And if we can make great things happen in our community, we'll get many times returned back as far as that goes. But that's one of the privileges we have, is having a front seat at the table to help affect change in our community. In this case, to help Cleveland become a true live, work, and play 24/7 city, which, by the way, it's spectacular what's happened. And I know for those who, if you're not from Cleveland, trust me on that one, it's come light years, just even in the last 5 years. It is night and day, and that's where we're blessed to be able to play that type of integral role on a day-to-day basis.
Sure.